change the message of the... No, I didn't. Alright, so we gotta send out a fresh tweet real fast. Alright, so good morning everybody. My phone is freaking out on me. But, hi, I'm here. Screw it. It'll be easier just to tell it to restart. It's like, so aggravating sometimes. Alright, so that's going to make a ton of noise, and I apologize for that. Anyway, greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm on the hardcore server today. I'm trying to, like, get a bunch of stuff going. My social alert here assembled. Brr, brr, brr. I think we're getting all sorts. Yeah, we're getting auto retweets for some of the hashtags I used, or I've been using this week on my going live announcement, and why it's awesome to see those things happen. It is was incorrect, not factual. Not factual. All right, turn around and go the other way now. I think. Well, can we? There's one more guy, right? No, door. Sorry, I'm, when you try to do multiple things at once, especially someplace like the hardcore server where you should not be doing that, it's easy to get yourself all messed up. Alright, so everyone always wants to start with, what are you playing? I am playing a Wizard Alchemist right now, and then the second question is, how do you like Alchemist? I like it. I think it's good. I think it'll be better as I get a few more levels under my belt. I tried a Rogue Alchemist, both on the live server and here on the hardcore server, and it was doing really well for a long time. And by a long time, I mean yesterday. I was comfortable enough even that I had gotten into a group doing Reaper 2s and was doing really well, and then the leader died of the group doing the Reaper 2s, and then he just kind of assigned me the task of being the new leader, which was going really well until we had to make a decision on left or right in Get Your Backpack, and somebody decided to go the wrong direction after I had called out the other direction and aggroed a Carnage Reaper. Brought the Carnage Reaper back to the group, which made sense. But the Carnage Reaper charged directly at me. Like, just directly. Oh, we missed the guy. So that guy died. And now I'm like, great. So now I'm enjoying my third life over here on the hardcore server. So anyway, hardcore server is a little bit like always playing Reaper, right? Sooner or later you're going to get bit. Sooner or later you're going to get bit. Especially if you're doing fun things that are like a little bit on the challenging side. So we have one more solo quest, and then we're going to get into actually getting things done. Yeah, see, like, would be okay with doing this group. This group doing Reaper 1s, but I need to finish my... Oh, newbie's doing stuff.
Morning there, buddy.
Hey, what's up, Rhett?
I figured I'd come in here and try to wake you up. I hear you're half asleep.
Oh, man, I did not sleep. I didn't quit streaming until like 4 in the morning.
Good God.
And then I had to eat something because I had only eaten like 3 eggs yesterday. So then I ate 3 more eggs. So yeah, by the time that was all done and I ate, I had to use the restroom, and by the time I got that done, I was wide awake again, and I tried reading until I went to sleep, and that just didn't help. So yeah, I completely asleep. At 6, when my wife got up, realized that the trash didn't make it out to the curb. I'm like, oh, I'll go get it. She's like, no, you just came to bed. Go to sleep. I'm like, I'm still wide awake. So I was at 6 when she got up for the day. So, and a mere 5 hours later, I'm up streaming. I did not sleep hardly at all. It's great. It's perfect. It's exactly what I'm looking for. It's going to be one of those weeks.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear all that, but...
What happens? I am not complaining. There's plenty of things that are really, really good about my life, and not being able to sleep is a pretty small one. Alright. So, let's do a couple things. One, let's get an LFM up.
Did you end up getting caught up from your death?
I'm getting there. I'm level 3, and I'm about to head to, what is that place called? Keep in the Borderlands? And then I need to link the old Twitch account, Arutski. Yeah, whew, feel bad for the punts yesterday. That first big punt really messed me up. Hey, Legion, welcome to the stream, buddy. What are you gonna do? Nothing, that's what you're gonna do. Oh yeah, I died twice yesterday, if I'm being honest. It happens. And if you're being honest, you can't expect to not, right? Like,
No, I think there's a certain amount, like, you have to go into hardcore knowing that you're going to have some loss.
Right.
Otherwise, you're not being realistic.
Correct. The big the big difference is that one of the things I was most excited about was getting a horse for all of my characters and not having to buy the pack for a horse on every character. Well, as soon as I died and I didn't have a horse and I was super slow running around doing things, I was like, no, I'm done. So I bought. It took me like another $20. I think it was from points that I already had saved to unlock the pack. So one way or another, coming out of the hardcore server with a horse for every character.
Is that pack good for like all future hardcore leagues?
Well, it's not just good for future hardcore leagues. It's good for all servers.
Oh, cool.
So every character gets a horse.
Well, that's not bad then. I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah, I mean, again, when you think about it from the sense that normally on the normal server, you're gonna have, 2 to 3 or 4, however many characters you play all the time. I'm a person that has like 2. I have JavaBot and Samius, realistically, that I play consistently. So like, spending $30 so those 2 characters can have a horse doesn't make a lot of sense. But getting them for the hardcore league makes a lot more sense. Again, I don't think it would have bothered me had I taken the time to go ahead and farm up a spare horse for everybody.
Yeah, but who wants to do that?
Well, once you get the first horse, it's not a big deal, right?
Oh, that's true. You can run around. That's true.
So had I taken the time to farm up a second horse, like a spare horse, and put it in my shared bank, then I would have been totally fine. But because I didn't take the time to do that... Ugh.
Well, it looks like I'm spending the week doing something that I think you did last year at this time. Grinding out a bunch of forum posts.
I tell you, man, like...
Tulips, did you have all of them? You have like all of them?
I did 5, 10, 15, 20 for all of them. And that was it.
You finding them pretty worthwhile?
I use them pretty regularly. Like, they're the best in slot at that level. Pretty easily. Okay. How do you get a horse? We have a couple of different ways. If you have more money than cents, or you have more points saved up than cents, you can buy the Keep on the Borderland bonus items pack, I think is what it's called. If that is not the case, you have more cents than that, you can farm them up by doing the Explorer Zone in Keep of the Borderlands.
Greed draws you adventurers like moths.
Nobody's moving. I'm very concerned nobody's moving.
Cave with the treasure just out of reach.
I'm gonna heal myself real fast. There they go. Okay. Alright, that's bad. Like, all of a sudden, like, I'm sitting there watching multiple scorpions just stand there, my hirelings and summons not doing anything. It's like, great, I just died. But I didn't. I'm fine. So yeah, or you can just farm up the Explorer Zone. The challenge with the Explorer Zone is the feathers don't have, like, the greatest drop rate. They're allegedly about 50%, give or take. I think they're probably closer to, like, 45, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say 40, 45.
But the Explorers are just like any other Explorer, right? They're gonna drop. Sure. Welcome to the stream. I'm in the first one here. Whatever the first one's called. Let me actually look at the name. Treasure Hunt.
This crest matches one of the sockets on the Minotaur's barrier. There must be more.
But so it takes like 45-ish minutes to like run around the zone enough to get it done. But once you, like I said, once you've done the first one, it's so much quicker to get a second one.
The webs that cover the walls of this part of the cave.
When you get the that pack that you bought, does it come with the speed upgrade or?
Yeah, it's a very, very quick horse. I don't know what its speed is. I haven't looked at all the numbers or whatever, but it's much faster than the other horse. Let's see, that's just all like, Nonsense. Attack. The big question is, Rhett, did you get your +8 tomes figured out? Probably.
No, what do you mean by +8s?
Huh?
What do you mean by +8?
Well, +8 tomes are apparently on sale this weekend.
Oh, I have bought the +8 Supreme a while back.
Figured you bought the first one.
Yeah, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago that came out. So.
Yeah, the lower pack came out at the tail, like the middle of the hardcore server, the previous one.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds about right.
Yeah, I need to see what the value is on it.
This should be enough crests to fill all of the sockets on the Minotaur's barrier.
I bought a +7 pack for Java not very long ago. So I need to look and see what the upgrade, the 7 to 8 upgrade cost is. Alright. Give this guy another minute here to show up. Oh boy. So I guess we'll read some Twitter really quickly while we wait. Anything interesting going on? I already feel like the answer is no. Like, everything in the news category looks like junk. There's nothing in the fun categories. So disappointed in Twitter right now. Suspect he cannot hear because I told him which quest earlier. Oh boy. Anyway. Just nothing. Just nothing happening. Alright. It's all good. And now we play the waiting game. So this guy's going to take a while to run up here. Excuse me. Oh. Katie Holmes shares a snap of herself doing a handstand in a bikini.
That's got some promise.
No. It is impressive, but it is not anything exciting.
Nothing worth writing home about.
Poor Katie Holmes. She went from like this insane sex symbol to like
Katie irrelevancy.
Holmes. Katie Holmes.
I don't know. What would you quantify her now? As a B list, C list? She's way down there now.
I don't even know. She does interesting roles in like a couple of different TV shows every once in a while. Like she had an interesting. She has like these. She's been doing these like gritty. Kind of like angrier roles, in my opinion. Like I don't know if you watched Grey Donovan.
Now the treasure the creature had been guarding.
But she did a season of the Ray Donovan, and I don't know, she was like this socialite that was slumming it, and like this pile of just like, I don't know, like sleazy. And she, like, I believed it. I'm like, I don't think she's acting. I think this is the real her. But then I saw her doing something else, and I think she's a quality actress, but I just don't know what she's doing.
I haven't seen her anything in a long time.
You hear deep,
she's always busy.
In the distance.
I feel like since she's gotten divorced anyway, I feel like I've always seen her doing something.
Let me go AFK. The baby's crying. I'll feed her. I'll be back in a little bit.
Sounds good, mate. Alright. That's the beginning of the quest.
The stout iron lock on this door looks as though it would be impossible to pick. The iron lock creaks as it opens. You hear hurried footsteps approaching. The smell of meat cooking wafts tantalizingly down the corridor. You notice the glint of silver in the far corner of this chamber. As the first lever is pulled, the crystal above it flares into life.
All I do miss not having my traps. I feel like there'll be a trapper.
The image
a lot of
the
them I
silver key
can
is
skip
embossed
or
on the
avoid.
surprisingly well-crafted lock. As the silver lock clicks open,
As long as I notice them before it's too late.
ahead.
Should play more DDO and get off Wolken. I don't know what that is. I assume that's some sort of other game.
As the second lever is pulled, you can hear the rumble of the sealed door sliding open.
Man, you play whatever you're enjoying, man. Like, life's too short. Kind of like Diablo 3. Oh, is that the new game everyone's talking about? How it's a Diablo clone, but it's X value or Y value or whatever. I've seen some feedback lately along those lines about something. I just don't remember what.
The door, a massive bugbear growls and attacks. Huddled humans dressed in rags flinch away from the door as you open it. As the chieftain dies, you notice a small ornate key on the table in the far corner of the room.
Yeah, that's the one. I said there's a lot of forth and back and forth on.
As the door opens, you see several humans in chains
on one of those games.
I
don't know which one it is. Honestly, if there was a game in that same style that had like a robust MMO-esque style, I would probably be reasonably inclined to.
The door to the treasury opens with a satisfying click.
Oh, I can't do anything about that.
The large rusty lock on this chest looks like it could be picked.
No, thank you. Man, this is how I ended the hardcore server, by the way. Not sleeping. Just hunting that favor. Hunting... It was mostly the favor at that point. Just all in all the time. I don't know if I enjoy that.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Man, that baby eats quick.
Oh no, she just needed to get in her little playpen next to me and give her some Cheerios, and she's gonna hang out with us for a little.
Like, nope, get in your place. That's what I used to do with my dog.
That dwell inside this cave.
Like, now you just sit here.
Direction leads to
You just sit here. Behave. Be quiet.
A tripwire snaps, and a gong clangs in response. Several orcs rush around the corner, roused by the alarm.
No, this way. Man, I was tripping that those methods last time, I swear.
I tell you what, the anniversary event is a ghost town compared to last year.
Well, people probably hit it really hard for the people who want to hit it, and then they move to the hardcore
and the
server.
sound of grinding gears can be heard somewhere in the cave.
Even
Like
last
me-
week was ghost town.
I don't know. I ran it a couple of times. The biggest problem is that there's no new item that makes you want to do it. So once you
Yeah,
already
that's
have
what it
your forum posts, and once you already have your D12, like what else is there to even bother with?
No, I'm with you. I agree. Last year I did my D12 and my, I think the Kobold sent it. And then this year I'm doing my form. Which I only need about another 120 or so. It's not going to be too crazy.
Sheltering on Briss with Mythic 1. What am I currently wearing? Yeah, I'll wear those. I'm up to... Oh, I guess I can put these boots on. Like, I literally have a pair of boots that have some sort of bonus to them as opposed to the no boots I'm wearing right now. Yeah, I could probably put some boots on. Whee. Kobold Caves. This one is the one that we got to look out for, because I don't have any way to disable that trap. Feel my pain from yesterday? You make a stupid mistake. Yep. Gotta be careful with those. Like, banking those levels are getting that favor.
I don't see why you need to bank it if you're doing the stuff on the
Because
hardcore.
there's a 4-level XP entrance cap.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah. So you have two ways to go, right? You take your first character or whichever character and you start going up the line where
An elderly kobold rouses her tribe for battle to defend their home. The kobolds rally
where you
against
just
strong
level.
and make permanent
right, you just get 1 to 20. You don't worry about any of that other stuff. Just level. And then once you get to 20, you got some success under your belt, then you you do like TR, you go all the way to 30, start getting the Reaper experience. Once you get your first like handful of Reaper experience, like 10 or so, then it becomes pretty easy to continue Reaper experiencing. And you can get those first couple in the epics pretty fast. Then you TR and bam, which was going to be my original plan. However, Beef has his own plan, so then I started doing Beef's plan, which I think was the mistake.
What's Beef doing?
Beef is going for the 5,000 favor, the first character. First character, first life. And I don't think it's a wrong approach. That's how we did it last year. But that meant that I played one character to the... Again, that very last week is when I achieved all those goals. Does the over 4 level cap apply to Epic Quest 2? I think so. I think whatever the quest is, plus 4 is your entry. That is it. I don't think there's any exceptions to that rule. Alright, I'm gonna do this one next.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls. These must be the Caves of Chaos, where the cultists
The Gobnoblin Cave
have made their base. You enter the caves, determined to eliminate another threat to the residents of the keep.
This one I feel like I have not done as much. I know there's a couple of things to keep in mind. There's like a big long hallway with a bunch of traps. If we can avoid that, that's good. It's funny, I have gear waiting for me at level 4, but until then I have no gear.
As the last goblin dies, you notice
I bought an
something
orb
glittering
and
in
a
makeshift wooden walkway.
and a pale rod looking thing, a
The
scepter.
guardroom door
That's
opens
what they're
with
called.
the steel of metal on metal, rousing the guards on the far side.
Free rubble. But yeah, I let myself talk myself into being careless yesterday, and that messed me up. So now I'm third doubting all of my decisions yesterday. Which is my way, if I'm being honest.
That's fair.
As the door opens, a small
Forgot about a
goblin cries
trap.
out,
Man, that's... You know, I tell people constantly.
Looking around,
You
spot an
gotta
iron
look
key
out
in
for
the back of the
those.
chamber.
You have to have those spots. You have, like... Again, not to pile on Beef, but Beef will tell you that spot is a crutch everywhere except for the hardcore server. Right? And he'll be like, no, the hardcore server you want it. But I'm like, I don't remember where the traps are anywhere. So
The orange
I'd rather
crystal
just have the
flares
points
to
in
life
spawn.
as the lever is pulled. Somewhere
I
in
guess
the
Beef can
tunnels,
say that because
a
he's been through the game as
number
much as he has, but there's
You
still
hear
something that I'll
steel
forget.
drafts from the doorway ahead.
Well, I feel like I've
I mean,
been
you do
through the
too,
game a
but I guess he
lot.
has I don't know. He's got that crazy memory, it seems like, though.
He
Like,
does. He's
he's
very...
he always amazes me with, you jump in a quest and he'll tell you what items jump out of the quest at what levels and what they do, and I'm like, dude, really? And he's like, yeah, I'll go double check, and he'll double check, and I don't think he's ever been wrong. It's a scary brain he's got with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's a very he's got that kind of memory. He claims that it's just a fluke. He's like, no, I do the quest like 3 times and all. It generally is in there. I'm like, okay. Like me? No. I can tell you the quests that I have done a lot. Like those quests I'm down, but other quests, the answer is nope, 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 nope.
I've never been one to farm a quest for, as I say that, I'm here farming the anniversary event. I've never been one to farm a traditional quest for gear, so I don't really know, like I don't have the chest memorized as far as what drops out of which chest, and or even at what quest. I usually just, if I'm looking for an item, I go look it up and then I'll go find.
There's a couple, like, when I'm looking for something, I'll go look for it. You know, like, so like out here in the Keep in the Borderlands, right? There's 2 pieces of gear that I'm looking for on Samius. And like one of them is a pair of bracers. And the other one is that trinket. And it's like, so now I know those 2 quests pretty well, or at least how to get to the in chests. But other than that, I have no idea what comes out of any of the quests, any place. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, da-da. Get what I
absolutely.
Get what I get, and I'm glad to get it.
There are a couple of items I'm looking for that I have farmed the quest for that I've never ran the quest for any other purpose. Didn't even know the quest existed, to be honest, until I started seeking out the item.
Right.
But
Well,
oh, that's an interesting bug. Cordovan just went invisible on me.
I don't know what's up with that. All right, there's that guy. He may or may not have got that chest. Where am I? Going here? This way. Nope. This way. So this one I still don't know super well.
This heavy iron-bound door is fitted with an unpickable magical lock. The door swings open on well-oiled hinges, startling the hobgoblins on the far side. You hear the sounds of guttural chanting coming from the chamber ahead.
I don't want to do this. I guess I'm doing this.
A magical barrier seals off the passage. Perhaps the magical runes on the wall are the key to opening it.
See if I can remember how to do. Alright, that one's not bad. That's just corners.
So the only forum posts are one of the clamorous ones. Are they worth taking all the way up to 30, or should I stop at 20?
Depends on what your plan is for like leveling, right? Said if you're gonna do your bars thing, take them all the way up to 30. If you're not worried about it after level 20, then, you know. Again, me, I have 5, 10, 15, 20.
Scrabbling and chittering can be heard from the hallway ahead.
Oh, this is the Umber Hulk.
A strange creature erupts from
Is
the
that,
ground.
what's
as
his
you
name in the
approach.
quest now?
The Umber Hulk crumples to the ground, its heavy carapace clattering on the stones.
Ooh, a keen scimitar, a poisonous one. That's not bad. Strangler is still on the way. Alright, hold. Look like right. Give this guy a minute to get to the right quest here. I see people coming in. Welcome. Greetings and salutations. If you have not watched the stream before, please hit that follow button. I'd really appreciate it. But I see a few people, probably some new people in there. My name is Samius. I typically play on the Solona server. I'm kind of like a 1 to 20 specialist. But, hey, thank you very much for that. Hi, Pira. Thank you for hitting the button and becoming a member of the USS Fat Halfling. I'll get into that in a second. But I normally do like a lot of TRing, 1 to 20, stuff like that. Kind of do like strange off-the-wall builds. But hardcore server open, so now I have to pay attention and be a grown-up DDO player. The USS Fat Halfling is the name of my bus that I'm turning into a tiny house. And yeah, it's pretty awesome.
How's that coming in now?
It has not progressed a whole lot the last few weeks because it has been cold.
The wall in the armory slides open.
However,
Barely a sound.
and it'll probably suffer some with the hardcore server also, but I'll be working on it pretty intensely
The
again.
hobgoblin chieftain
We
lurches
want
out
to
of the
take.
throne with a roar.
We're hoping to be able to take a trip
Hobgoblin chieftain slumps to
the
ground.
second week of next month, but it's going to depend on how if I get work in there. Guess why not put them on? Yeah, it cost me nothing. Generic loot. I think Total Chaos is next. No, it's not. I'm a liar. Nope, I lied.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot
Forget the
the
name of this
ravine walls.
quest.
These must
Have
be
to
the
go up
caves
one
of
more.
chaos, where the cultists and their monster allies have made their base.
Knoll Caves, Violent Delights. This one is terrible.
You can see Gnoll guards ahead, blocking the entrance to their camp. Just as you brace yourself for a fight, another Gnoll calls out to you in a shrill voice. Eula Bloodgleam, daughter of the Gnoll chieftain, has given you a charm of evil chaos to help you infiltrate the camp. She and the Gnoll Outlanders want to leave the Borderlands.
You there! If you're looking for a way inside, I've got just the thing. But I might need something myself.
Got a guy just get some wife aggro.
This tablet belongs to a Gnoll named Boomfoot, who claims to know. Boomfoot reveals that Zark Sootclub, the renowned Outlander fighter,
Again, this one I'm not
can't
as
stand the sight of blood.
not as familiar with.
Time to let Zark
Lots
learn
of
what you
running around, looking for things, talking to things.
Oro Sandcloak lets you in on a secret. Chief Bloodgleam has been lying to the Outlanders about sending their comrades to join the cult. If you can prove that Outlanders are being killed as sacrifices instead, it will destroy their loyalty to the chief.
Okay. This is one of the ones that I need. Like, I understand the concept behind, but I just don't understand why.
You spot a gemstone ring among the rubble of bones and blood. Oros said Gravemaw always
And a
wore
good
a
day
ring.
to you,
You
Sam.
convinced
Hey,
members
what's up,
of the
buddy?
tribe to turn against the
Not
cult of evil
much.
chaos and found proof that Chief Bloodgleam has been lying about sending the Outlanders to work with the cultists. This should be more than enough to create an uprising in the Gnoll's ranks.
Alright, where's the Bika?
Chief said Greymaw joined the cult!
Someone shouts.
But Greymaw never took off that ring! He's dead, and we'll be next!
Okay. I put him there in hopes that I can keep him alive. In the event that he does get in some sort of trouble.
Another group of Gnolls rushes into the chamber. You think you've won against the
Yeah,
onslaught of
I
Gnolls.
let Sam down last night. I let him run off on a horse and I couldn't keep up with him and he
Not a
died.
single cultist remains
Oh, I witnessed it on the stream.
The Outlanders cheer, relieved.
I don't see it as your fault, though.
Finally leave
Yeah,
the
it was just me
Borderlands
getting
behind.
dumb and then getting caught in a spot where I couldn't.
I can't
Couldn't do
believe they
anything.
took the bait!
And the things I
Lewis
did
stands
have
beside
control
Oro
over, I
and
just
laughs with her.
screwed up.
There must be more to these two than it initially seemed. With Chief Bloodgleam and the other cultists out of the way, Eula and Oro can finally escape
That was-
into the
that was
wilds
not
together.
That was nobody's
As they
fault but
turn to
mine.
leave, Eula tells you to hold on to the charm of evil chaos she gave you, in case you need help defeating the rest of the cult.
Yeah, and I can't unlock that. I don't have the ability to unlock. Yeah, it was just my fault.
Whispery voices and scraping sounds announce the presence of undead. Life is meaningless. This isn't my purpose. Free will is an illusion.
Let's see, I'm going to start by going south here. We got people being brave and going AFK. 2 people now in the group gone AFK.
It's brave and trusting to a certain extent.
No, that's stupid. We died. I have died just by doing that, and I've seen other people in my party die from doing it because it just happened.
Yeah, it's in my opinion, generally a mistake. I understand it, like, you don't have a choice, you don't have a choice, but
The passage ahead is blocked by a cave-in. About 20
I
man
cannot
months
save
would be
everybody.
enough to dig through it. Or 5 dwarf
Reason
months.
number 412 for hardcore is not good for red.
I mean,
I go AFK too much.
I would do a I would do my best to make sure that you didn't get you killed.
Oh, I know y'all would, but I don't want that on y'all. Plus, I got way more lives to do over here, so I'm not worried about it.
You notice an
Yeah, I'm not
expensive-looking
stealing that
gem
gem or whatever.
embedded in the throne made of human
That seems like
bones.
an unnecessary risk. Alright. Plus, I mean, you could play like Beef's character and have like 300 hit points at level 4 or whatever it was. Okay. Same character as
Prisoner in
Win.
his cell is a Medusa.
You.
Samus
You
died.
Stupid enough to be a
Uh,
cultist.
She calls out.
Bamus,
Tell me what you're doing here.
who was
and I
my
will
second
turn you to
character,
stone.
didn't work as a concept correctly. Camus got eaten by a Carnage Reaper that got pulled by a guy who after I told him not to go that direction and like beeline straight
pugger?
towards me. Huh?
Was it a pugger?
Yeah, it was a pug.
Ish.
So, I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, live by the pug, die by the pug. I don't pug a ton, but I'm the hardcore server is where I try to not be like that. I try really hard to open up my play experience and because that's what it's all about on the hardcore servers, like being there to help other people, helping back, you know, like it really is. The hardcore server is definitely the place for
Unseen
that.
voices
For
murmur
having
from the
pity for
shadows of the
fools like
stream.
me.
For
Go ahead and
having
say
pity
it.
for fools like Forehand.
There you go.
Take the shinies.
I'm not taking your shinies. I'm not down with the optionals for no reason. There has to be a reason for me to get that optional here. It's one of the things that I thought was really weird about B Flat yesterday. He was very adamant about doing all the optionals, which I didn't entirely understand. He seemed to have a bigger care about experience than I thought. Now the ones that gave chests made sense. Like, those are low risk, getting a chest. You never know what kind of goodie you're gonna get. The ones that were just experienced, I didn't understand. Oh, Becca, come on, get back, and get in the quest, Becca. Good. Puzzle needs much solving. Becca says this will take longer. Whew. Said again, I don't mind giving people a minute.
You hear footsteps down below, and a gruff voice calls out.
Put them in the manacles, boss. I'll be right over.
The large torturer does a double take.
Hey, you're not one of us. What the?
The torturer falls, his victims avenged. Will their souls find rest?
Alright. And there's the sheet of
Whispering
paper.
voices call to you.
You shouldn't be here.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Strangler, what happened?
Run,
He just died?
fool.
By a busty bonehead? He said he was back. Just noticed how many points I have. Points in... Oh, hit points? 67. Legends. Join the party. Death Angel. Hey guys, if you're really close, we're about to complete Total Chaos. It's not something we're gonna be able to pause, unfortunately. Yeah, we were in the middle of that fight when you guys got in, so it's done.
Turns into a scream
Sorry.
and is then cut
Noise.
short.
I have 2 more out here, though. And if you want this in chest, we can hold on this chest for you for a second.
Yeah, don't wait for me.
Okay. I got a bulwark helm. Actually, this helm's not the worst. What am I wearing in a hat slot? Nothing? Deal. Ring of magical attunement. Yeah, sure. I'll put that ring on. Not really UMDing right this minute, but we might. Full Detto. Feels bad. It feels bad seeing somebody's name that's in your party die. Show up. Feels bad. Oh, I might be wrong. I might just have 1 left. The Shunned Cavern. I think that's what the caged beasts.
Judging from the old bones scattered on the floor, Something large and dangerous has lived in this cave for some time. But the flicker of torchlight ahead suggests that there have been some more recent arrivals.
Give people a minute to get in. This one's really quick, I think. Alright, so I need a plan for after this. Probably the harbor. Doing some cleanup. Take a look at the... Let's see. Walk the Butcher's Pass, Sunken Sewer. Yeah, I got a few level 2s to do. I think that's everybody who's not AFK. Let's get you some hit points, legends.
The cult of evil chaos has set up camp in this cave, with the goal of capturing and taming the beast that lives within. The beast that lives inside the cavern must be somewhere beyond this sealed cave.
See Randy anywhere. Randy, get to work. What are you doing? Stop slacking off. Playing the ret support class right now.
You know.
Just slamming the healing potions
He must
and
now confront the creature he tried to tame.
whatever AoE spell I happen to have and let my hirelings do the work. I see
It's the
you.
Republican way.
The Republican way. I don't think I have anyone who traps. Watch out for the trap there.
Stirring vermin inside the cavern chamber ahead. You can also see the nest of something much larger. You've slain the owlbear, ending the cult's plan to make the beast into a weapon they could use against the residents of the valley.
Sure. It's better than the robes that I'm wearing. Or the starter rags I'm wearing. Done dealio. Alright kids, I think that's it for me out here in the Borderlands. I'm going to go do some harbor cleanup. You guys are welcome to keep this group and continue through the Borderlands, and I will throw up a new one for the harbor. Anyone's welcome to come with me if you'd like. Just re-hit that elephant. Otherwise, good luck, y'all.
Thank you, you too.
Yep. Alright, so I will leave the party. I will open another LFM, but this time, harbor cleanup. Alright. I don't think any of these are what we're about. This is where I need that sort by most value. Bloop. You can read through these. These are all trash. Give me whatever's worth the most money. All my inventory slots are full. I guess. Start by riding our horse over here. Ugh. Stupid mount suppression. Ah! This our default cloak for now. Get our extra 15 cents.
sorry I'm back.
Welcome back, buddy.
Don't be sorry you're back. We're glad you're back.
Aww.
Thank you. I'm actually cleaning my brushes today. Brush day.
Cleaning your brushes.
For painting miniatures.
Ah. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I smell what you're cooking.
Well, you got favorite ones that you wash and clean as you use them, but then there are some that you're in such a rush, you just put them off to the side and you don't clean them. So it's time to take and clean and wash and recondition the brushes.
Today is it's been a really crappy week. I'm taking a day off day. So far, so good.
Hey, and playing DDO, that's an excellent thing to do.
Mm-hmm. All my kids are at school, minus the baby, and the wife's at work, and so it's just kind of a quiet chill out.
There can't be that much for you to do February 21st anyway.
At work?
Yeah.
Oh, no. We're in the heat of the UAL preparation for concert and sight reading in the spring contest. No, that's where we are evaluated for future contract.
Can't be that busy.
Fortunately, I've got two other guys that work with me that are working my students for me. They saw the need that I need to take a day off. They told me, dude, don't come in tomorrow. I'm like, okay.
Okay, you need the hugs. You get the LFM up, right? I feel like... Yeah, okay. I feel like that no hits already seems odd, but... It's fine. I'm not worried about it. People will trigger...
Must have changed your character's name to Rhett.
No, now I'm Damus. Damus made it to level 20 last life. Or last go-around. Not gonna worry about that just yet. Alright, let's resell this junk. Throw a bunch of stuff in our shared bank in case we die. And go head off to the harbor. Put this orb in now, I guess. I'm gonna take level 4, so. Wait, which death block belt was this? We'll wear that death block. This stuff is all bad and should feel bad, I think. For ease of travel purposes, we're going to go to House Durasco, and then from there we'll run around and do stuff. I think I would like my 3rd level of Alchemist first, and then we can start. We'll take 2 more levels of Wizard. Heal, search, spellcraft, spot, UMD. Alright, so we have all of our important skills caught back up again. Yes. Alright, so now we get to start picking some other stuff. Like jump. And concentration's a full point. I hate putting half points in. Looks like balance is a full skill, so we'll put them in balance for now. Alright. Let's take the spell boost. Oh, I didn't see this greater venom vial. I do like Liquid Courage. I do like Restorative Drought. I do like Salt Crystals. I think that's the reason why I never end up taking that other boost.
Is that the reason you sound like Doctor Who?
Who?
You do.
Which Doctor Who?
The one with the cat and a hat.
I don't think I watched Doctor Who with that cat and hat.
You rhyming like him right now. That was the bad part when you're sitting there reading all that.
Yeah? Well, I mean, sometimes you got it, right? Let's see. Let's take the restorative draft for sure. Then do we want salt crystals or glue bomb? So we'll take glue bomb. Get one of them anyway, so I guess we'll take the glue bomb first. I don't know, it feels close either way.
I like glue bomb. I've had a good look with it.
I have not been getting that much luck with it. It does not feel as good as some of the other ones. But it's been okay. Yeah, okay. We can do without the permanent mage armor right now. We'll take it soon, for sure, but I don't think we need it right now. And then we with Stone of the Scholar, we put the level 4. We can go get our Healing Wand and our other orb, which I don't remember which is which. I think it's a Healing Orb and a Necromantic Scepter, but again, don't quote me. Also, what does my outfit look like here? Oh, I look pretty good. So we have, yeah, Devoted Orb of Healing, and a Nullified Club of Void Lore. So that'll be our main weapon set now. And then I'll still keep this Eternal Wand of Finger of Fire for some reason. And then we have... I'll lose a couple of hit points. Not a big deal. XP Stone, crafting mats, whatever this tome is, disable skill tome, dust palm, dagger thing. Alright, I think we're okay. Anything else in particular we care about? No? Yeah, no. Okay. Oh, you know, it'd probably be good if I had the ability to cast the second level spells in my backpack here. The alchemist spells. Alright, so now we have our orb thingy in effect. So 10 healing amp and 20 positive spell power. That will hopefully boost our positive spell power way up here. Let's see. Positive is 88, negative is 81. So close. Alright. We're a little ways away from level 2 wizard components. Then I was also going to dump a bunch of plat into the shared bank, but I guess we just won't die instead. That seems easy enough.
It's a pretty sound plan.
Plan A is always good. All right, and Frenzy has 9 minutes left, so let's see. Honestly, I think I have a ton of quests that I haven't done on this character. Yeah, that is a fact, Jack. Confirm once again that I do in fact have an LFM up, because yeah, I do. It doesn't make any sense to me why I'm literally no takers. I guess before we jump in, I just want to make sure there's not someone doing the harbor on Elite. Or not Elite, Reaper. Yeah, I don't see anyone doing Reapers on Harbor quests, so. And why I have no problem, in fact I enjoy doing Reapers, I'm not gonna run off and do them alone here. I'm supposed to be there.
A level 2 just passed away.
Rip. Rip level 2. Oh. Fred, get in here. Alright, attack mode on.
You dispatch the guards with ease. The way into the gambling hall is clear.
Zerg mode engaged. I need to pick up Quick in here pretty soon. Three, 2, 1. Alright, go get him, boys. Nice. Not even close. Are you guys over there playing with those dogs that you can't get to? Get over here. Get over here. So one of the things I'm really looking forward to, theoretically, with this build is the insta-kill at level... level 12. Supposedly you gotta break these tables, you guys. I don't know if you guys have played Dungeons & Dragons Online before, but you have to do the quest objectives to complete the quest. It's an unfortunate side effect.
Wrecked enough tables to satisfy Brother Augustus.
Alright.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Shocking Dagger of Vertigo or nothing. Alright, perfect. Take it. Gives me a small bag to hold gems. Deal. Why are these not next to each other? Fast items should be grouped. No, not Reaper mode. As much as I would love to be running around in Reaper mode right now.
Oh, that's really strange.
Wanting to run around in Reaper mode?
No, that you're level 4, but you're posting only for level 1 through 3.
Maybe that. I just, whatever the default was. It says 2 to 4.
Mine, when I looked at it, it doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Like I said, when I I posted it before I took level, I guess.
This place
Okay, now
stinks
yours
of
says 1 to
kobolds and
2 to 4, but let me see what
trash.
mine said.
Vermin scurry away from your footsteps.
I mean, updated the LFM, so if it was broken before, it's probably right now.
Okay, now it
I
says
said it
2
was
to
just
4.
weird before I didn't know what's up.
I got my rune armed this morning, first thing.
Oh, good.
And then I went out to farm for feathers.
I
I
just,
think my better half just walked in. Let me go and check that out.
this guy's aggravating and annoying me. You stay glued. Don't need no lightning bolt flying around here. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with that cold trap, aren't we? Gross. I feel like I'm gonna spend all my hard-earned DDO points on rogue hirelings this go around because I don't have. I didn't take the
Kobolds are
milling
milling about in
skills
the space beyond, rummaging through trash and spitting curses at one another.
because it won't let me. Yeah. So we'll have to play it a little bit on the careful side when it comes to traps. Use our noggins. Which is fine. We can use our noggins. It's not like we're inexperienced at using that. May have to knock some cobwebs loose, but we can do it. We're confident. Confident young wizard alchemist things. Did that door get opened? Yeah, it did. Good. Alright, friendly reminder, we're just looking for barrels in here. I don't care. Oh, it's the smuggler's ruby. Wish these things would spawn a little bit quicker. Feels like there's some sort of delay happening on their spawning. Come on, Frenzy. Get to work, buddy. Go get them. Off! Off with their little lightning bolting heads. Nice. So Frenzy is a unisex name,
The
right?
kobolds chant and shriek nonsensically as they caper
Yeah, you got a point there.
crude shrine to strange gods.
I bet the description says, yeah, it's a male. And the skeletal knight is a male. Man, how sexist can you be? How come you can't have a female skeletal knight? I should be able to raise whomever I wish to raise from the dead.
The kobolds have thrown up a rickety barricade here, blocking further progress.
Welcome. I'm currently in the smuggler's warehouse. Okay. Just be careful. There's no trapping, so I don't remember if that cold trap goes off a second time or not. Also, greetings and salutations. Alright. Man, this guy does not want to die for me.
You flinch as an unseen
I think this
web
is the
clings to
fire
your face.
way.
Below, chittering voices
Some
rise
frenzy down.
in hungry anticipation.
Barbarian just like bravely ran through the traps, didn't even care. Like that. Hit points is the greatest way of saying I don't give no F's. I like it. Of course, I will do my best to keep everybody healed. Slay a Rancor. Cactus is the best plant. Welcome to the stream. I feel like I'm slightly off center here. Oh, wrong kaplunk sounds. Man, you do not understand what is going on. Like for realies? That should be all the way around the quest. It means there's usually at least multiple. That's really weird. Fine, I'll pick up these silver pieces. Now, show me what I'm missing. There we go. Thank goodness. Kobold's new ringleader next. Ugh. I bought a horse so I wouldn't have to be slow. I'm walking around so slow. Disgusting. Oh, Frenzy passed. I'll have to go get a new hireling soon. Barbaria! I gotta remember to go get my collectibles though. That's alright. Yeah. Just throw him a heal and then. Singe my toes. It's fine. My healing unit is pretty good. He's got a real weapon there. Oh man. All right, stealthy repo. Mithril, we just started Stealthy Repo.
A set of kobold footprints crosses and recrosses itself on the dusty floor. Sometimes the prints wander towards a crude warning bell in the far corner. Several doors lead deeper into the warehouse. The stink of unwashed kobolds pervades this room. You wonder whether washed kobolds would smell any better.
So there's a couple of tricks. Kobold Prophets, if you get them up on that place I was just at, won't come back down once they're past that thing of hay or whatever up here. Also, because we can kill 5 more, it's not like it's a big deal. Hey Phoenix, we are in Stealthy Repo. Stealthy Repo.
A stairway leads down into a
Welcome to
lower
the
section
quest.
of
We are in
warehouse.
Stealthy Repo.
Several steps are spattered with rust-colored spots.
Hey, welcome. We're in Stealthy Repossession. Stealthy Repossession. Randy's about to let those guys go.
Flimsy-looking suspension bridges converge on a central platform. There are many footprints in the dust on the rotting slats. A ramp descends into the warehouse's lowest depths. Surprisingly, the ramp is spotless and dust-free. This makes you feel uneasy. This must be the kobold's ersatz shrine to Kyber. The cheap gem on the altar glows with a strange and sickly light.
Resummon Randy. Alright, good job everybody. Ooh, itchy. And look at that. With that, I don't even have to get a new hireling. Alright, recovering the lost tome.
The librarian cheerfully agrees to show you his collection. He leads you below the tower, then motions you closer to speak. The librarian scans
Be
the
careful, I
shelves
don't think we have a
muttering to
trapper,
himself.
so we want to wait.
Best wait for him to leave before trying to steal Dalsamara's books.
2, 3, 4. So we're missing 2.
The librarian has left the room. Quick, obtain. The librarian's voice shrieks. I know your true intentions, thief.
Alright
My
guys,
traps
we
will be
went
the
ahead and
end
got
of you.
started, so feel free to stand at the doorway where it's safe and don't try to run through those traps like a crazy person. Where my hireling went either. I'm a little bit annoyed here. Did he already pull? He did, okay. Never mind. Defenses are good. If your reflex save is poor, it's not that good. Alright, looks like everybody's in.
You have found what you came for. It is time to leave this vile place.
I'm still like working my way around counterclockwise, so I have Missing Pack, Butcher's Path. Dirk's got a secret, information is key, and Haberdasher. So we'll do Butcher's Path next. Why is it not summoning my Skeleton Knight? There we go.
You have set foot on the infamous Butcher's Path, a gauntlet that has inspired many grim tavern tales.
Check my LFM here. Make sure it looks correct. Good. Yep, looks good. Oops, not the right button. Andy, get in there. It would have been Laker Bildo or whatever. He's zerging around like one of my barbarians to zerg. Hey, welcome. We are in Butcher's Path.
You wonder if these underwater pipes might lead to further slaughter.
This treasure bag. Whew. Again, be sure to click all your collectibles. Where that guy's going, but let it go. We have that 8% experience bonus. 8 is better than 0. Yeah, I think everybody's in. Dirks Has a Secret will be next. All right.
You wish all these bones were a little cleaner. The air reeks of rotting meat.
Do our best to heal people.
The second of the Kobold Chieftain brothers has been slain. A troglodyte. It must be a higher tension. Where there's one trog. A faint vibration passes through the floor.
Oh man. Ready for some breakfast. It's gonna be a long, long day today,
Floors,
though.
walls, and ceiling drip with wounds. It quivers as you approach, perhaps in anticipation.
Randy can disable the fire trap by running through it. So let him, my skeleton, let him go through it first.
The first of the Kobold Chieftain brothers has been slain.
Randy too slow. Missing pack. We'll just continue to herd the big DPSs. I'll do that on the way back to Information is Key. This is what killed us yesterday.
As you enter the sewer, Garrison calls from above. Be careful down there.
I'm going to try to preemptively splash people here if we can. Get them some temp hit points going. I don't think I picked up a single Dragon Shard fragment, an Eberron Dragon Shard fragment yet. Give them a second. There's no reason to like concern. They're going fast.
2 signal crystals are placed
They're
above
sonicking
the
it
metal
up.
gate. You leave the festering sewer water, only to be assailed by a pungent new scent. You see a pack that has been unceremoniously discarded beside a brazier.
Okay, Haberdasher. I'm going to take a quick second, unload some of this plate mail though, while we're right next to the vendor. My little gnome muscles just so little. Whatever miscellaneous ring is fine.
Skittering sound beneath the floor sets your nerves on edge.
And then obviously information is key is last in the harbor. I don't care if you take 5. I don't know what it matters for elites, but
Across the room, you see an iron defender. The
doesn't
beast
bother me.
looks fierce. Approaching the creature may cause it to leap to action. Descending into the basement, you hear another sound of whirring gears and a guttural growl.
Alright, I'm gonna get my collectible. That is who I am, and I'm not gonna be ashamed of who I am. I'm a collectible snob. I needs them. I has them. I can't target any of these guys yet. We'll catch them though. Someone's doing the smashing. Oh, no heal for them. May have to take that accelerate potion feat just because it supposedly lowers the arc. And sometimes I would like the arc to be lower, and the rest of the time I want the arc to be huge, so 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
You hear the rasp of stone against stone from somewhere above, as if a massive barrier is moving aside.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Attempts to growl in defiance, but the crumpled metal beast can only manage a whimper. You lift the case and slide it onto your back. Quickly return to the Fairlane representative.
Alright, so my plan will be to go to the harbor and take care of those level 2s. My elephant is down, right? Recheck in a second. Sunken stew. Oh, I gotta do Hazadels. Fine, we'll start with the ones in the marketplace, then we'll go do Hazadels. Sunken sewer. Yeah, it's the other marketplace one. Sunken sewer and missing in action. Yep, those two. Probably missing in action because it's physically the closest. Greetings and salutations, chat. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves today. Hope your hardcore experience is going well. If you would like to share your battle scars, feel free to do so. I do read the chat while I'm playing. I do enjoy having conversations with people while we're about anything really. So if you have something you would like to discuss, feel free to throw it in that chat box. I will do my best to get to it in a timely manner. You know what? I should probably do the secret doors and the levers.
The bodies of some of the missing adventurers litter the floor near the lever.
Not moving now. Wasn't able to get all the levers on the lightning side pulled before lightning traps went off.
Leave the creature. Return to the woman and tell her what you have learned.
Hey Pillow Pants, we're about to do Sunken Sewer in the marketplace. Flag me is looking for group. Create a group. Update my party. If you don't have a poison pot, you probably want to get a poison pot for moving through the poison side. I don't think we have a trapper yet. I don't have any on me at the moment. It's both acid and poison. But you'll die if you take both, but you get a little bit of a poison immunity if you have them. Yeah, I thought I was going to just dodge yesterday too, but I hit it and I went to like 10 hit points. Yeah. Welcome. We are in Sunken Sewer. We're getting pretty close to completing, so run, run, run. count everybody in the group. Yep, always be streaming, my friends. ABC, always be streaming. Alright, so I actually do have a couple more twos to do. The Hazadell's shipment and retrieve the stolen goods. If any of you guys have twos that you still need, I don't mind doing one or two to help the group out. Fortunately, I cannot hear text or voice chat though. Not usually anyway. Bringing the light. We can do a bringing the light really quick on our way over there. South side of the harbor to do. Alright, we'll see what we can line up. Might be able to work one or two of them in. Pick up a quick bring the lights. Yeah, then we'll hit Hazadell's and then we'll see, we'll evaluate from there.
Dispatch the guards with ease. The way into the gambling hall is clear. Tables to satisfy Brother Augustus.
Alright, if we would not mind starting Hazadell's for people who need part 1. I'm going to stand outside for just a minute in bio. Part 1 is relatively safe for people, but it's always best to err on the side of caution. For those of you in the chat, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and throw my Patreon link into the chat in case you feel like you're enjoying it enough that you'd like to donate $1 to help me out. And meanwhile, I'm going to take a 30-second ad break while I hit the head. I'll be right back. back. Everyone should be back. I don't know, man. I feel like standing outside the quest is pretty safe and hardcore. Even for DDO. Alright, Legion, have a good one, my friend. Well, I mean, no game is perfect, right? I'm pretty pleased. Everyone's doing a really great job. 40 seconds left. Don't want to push my luck because I'm tired of that, but I think I can. I think I can wander around a little bit, pick up collectibles here. Excuse me.
The crate has
My super manly
Templar has
sneeze.
raised its price. No more kobolds should be able to find their way into the warehouse.
Oh, I just got a featherfalling cloak. Probably rib. Hashtag save in DDO. Alright. Well, if everyone's ready, let's hit part 2.
You enter into
Just remember, if you get to the end very, very fast, you might be able to find a lightning bolter, so have a care.
Three exits leave the room. You must hurry before Hazardil knows you are here. Smashing his crates. splinters to bits, you know
Good
that
job,
you
everybody.
have successfully stopped Hazardale's illicit trade.
Network, welcome back, buddy. Heading in. Flag that for sale. Alright, where everyone's standing still, I'm gonna... did I automatically do R1 again? We don't have to do Reaper. No, we can go back out. I'm sorry. That's not what I promised. Autopilot kicked in. Everyone's got to keep me honest. I don't mind doing Reaper, but I'd like to... I want to make sure that everyone's ready and willing to do that.
You make your way.
No.
back to Hazardale's warehouse.
Everyone keep me honest.
Stealth might be an asset here.
I've more than one person has died because I started on autopilot mode instead of regular mode. Yeah, yesterday it was me. Honestly, the harbor quests were not bad. It was I had a
wary kobold
person join a pug,
be forced to fight.
and he didn't listen to me in missing pack, and I called out a Reaper one direction, and so we just all went the other way, and he went to go get his collectible and aggroed that Reaper. Just ran straight to me and murdered me.
I didn't mean it, Sam.
That wasn't you.
I blame it on old age.
I just lagged way backwards off of that jump. No, it was just one of those things where had the Reaper not beeline to me, had it went for either the guy who aggroed it or like literally anybody else, it would have been fine. But it happened to do enough damage to kill me. Like, and I was the healer, so I healed everybody else, but when it came at me, I didn't have the resources in that moment to heal me. Okay, just walked right up to me and one-shotted me right in my little right
Pink
in my
eye.
face. Not my pink eye.
Stolen goods
And
on
your
the
pink
butler.
eye.
Not
Return
my
them to
pink
him
eye,
right
son.
away.
I assume the pink eye is the same thing as a rusty wagon wheel.
Could be.
Started working on the harbor after the starter island. Just don't forget to do your Borderlands. Keep on the Borderlands. You can save it for level 20, but they're pretty good to grab early also. Alright, so I think we have a couple more people who need a few more things out here. I don't, like I said, I don't mind helping out, so I think I'll do a super fast Smuggler's Warehouse and a really quick Kobolds and Ringleader, and then I'll probably bail. Move on to level 3s.
How was your wife after the cat last night?
Well, she was fine. Again, the cat passing was expected, so it was not a big deal.
Trash. Vermin scurry away from your
And the reason why we went to put it down is because we were worried that if we didn't, it would be a surprise. Like, the cat literally hadn't eaten in like 3 weeks to a month. So I mean, you're talking about somebody who was not going to recover at that point. Well, I guess before... Okay. Like, who else needed this quest? This was still one on the people's list, right? That was needed.
Kobolds are milling about in the space beyond, rummaging through trash and spitting curses at one another.
If you would like to, you can hit me up. There's an LFM up and stuff. Said I'm probably I'm gonna do like 2 more level 2 quests here, then I'm gonna take level 5 and I'm gonna go start the catacombs, I think. If I can get a group together, of course it's obviously better, but
I don't like fighting undead.
That's okay. Hey Andy, we are in... Oh wait, that's... Never mind. I know who that is. That's a network. Welcome, Bears. We are in Smuggler's Warehouse. Yeah, I can give you a test of Rooski. We're in Smuggler's Warehouse.
The kobolds have thrown up a rickety barricade here, blocking further progress.
Just be careful that cold trap is not disabled. That cold trap is not disabled.
You flinch as an unseen web clings to your face. Below, chittering voices rise, and it hungry anticipation.
Alright, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, looks like everyone's in. Oh, rip. Someone got wrecked by Blood Knuckles. It's a rough day. Blood Knuckle tells you that he's your papa.
Well, it's Miss Blood Knuckles that you have to watch out for.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
When he don't bring home the bacon, then he is the bacon.
Well, that does sound unpleasant. I will agree.
Yeah. So that's the reason that he has it in for everybody.
Can't say I blame him for that mentality. Sometimes it really is you versus the world. Yeah, I'm not going up the fire trap. I'd go up the blade trap, but I'm not going up the fire trap. Excellent. Wonderful. Recalling. And then I said I'd help out with Kobold's new ringleader.
You know, you could help me this afternoon.
I could help you some more?
Yes.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Well, I gotta move a 1,600-pound bale of hay over and flip it.
Okay. Alright, I'm on my way. Just hold your breath. Until I get there. Oh, that didn't sound very much like holding it. That sounds like letting it go for sure. Kobold's new ringleader. It's, what, straight to the north of that quest? Pretty sure it's north. I did hit the share button. Hello.
The door is locked.
Aha! Communications.
Can only be
Thank you, sir.
opened when
Yep.
the rooms
Hey,
are lit.
there you are.
Look for the two
Did you-
mechanisms that will
Did you
unlock
find
the
it?
door when
Yeah,
activated.
you're
I made it.
okay. Just to warn you, this will be my last level 2. And then I'll leave you in the capable hands of the rest of this party. I don't know who's gonna stick around. Probably the barbarian at the Verse. And maybe
Sounds good.
Kib. But yeah, I'm helping out people to do these 2 quests. So, I don't want to redo the same harbor quest a whole bunch.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah. So, I said I ran through once, and I'll help everybody out a second time. Not everybody, but a lot of people out a second time, and then gonna...
I hope to not have to repeat them too many times myself.
Oh man, I do them a lot. Don't stress over it. I said
Like, you know, not helping people, but, you know, like,
Dying too many times.
yeah.
we all die.
Yes, we do. There's no such thing as immortality in
Oh, there
hardcore.
was, right? No, his name was Mortality.
Mortality. Mortality means you don't die.
Alright guys, with that, I'm going to jump out. Who would like this star? And I will be throwing up another group in a little bit for probably Catacombs. You guys are all welcome to join whoever wants to come with me. Otherwise, continue to rock out the level 2s.
Catacombs, that's what we did last night, right?
Yeah.
Level 3s.
That is where the reckoning occurred.
Yeah, I would like another piece of that. Is it suggested that I be over level?
I mean, it's good if you're high
Or
up,
just
but-
suggested I actually, you know, like,
Don't
have
be
my
so
key binding
aggressive.
where they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
don't
less.
be so aggressive.
Well, it's just you and me now, so everybody else bailed on us.
Oh. Wait,
So,
what? Where'd everybody go?
They didn't want to do Catacombs.
Fail.
It's all good. Like you said, they had other quests to do. I'm not gonna begrudge them.
Yeah, but Catacombs was that was fun.
I have the feeling that we're gonna get people are gonna rejoin in a minute, but yeah. See, there's that barbarian back.
Ah, there we go.
So it won't take very long for it to refill.
I can't share quest rewards, can I?
As long as it's not
So, like-
bound, you can share whatever.
I don't know if there's any benefit to like saying what I have, if anything on this list is good for somebody else, and picking it.
I would not worry too much about it. If
Okay.
you see something that's like insanely good and you're like, why? Then maybe you can do it, but
Other than
Yeah.
that, then
Don't forget you may create another class or another character, and you may want some of that stuff. Just keep it.
good point.
Now, the only reason that I'm so eager to give my stuff away or even offer it, except for I can never offer meat anything. I don't know why, but I offer because I hope that they stay alive so they can keep me alive.
Yes. Very good point. A strong party is a alive party.
Yes, it is.
and I've got to deal with this letter. Also, beforehand, did you get invited to the Death Guild or whatever? Death Smile? And you get turned into an officer?
This character is, my other ones are not. But that's okay. I'll get them.
I was going to say, you can invite... What, we're on Damas now?
Oh,
I feel like
let's
I've
see,
done
I
a
don't
lot of
think-
quests to not help the guild in any way, so...
Let me see if I'm an officer. Am I an
You
officer?
literally just said you were.
Oh, I am?
You
Okay,
literally
cool.
said you were on that character.
No, I thought you said, did I get invited?
No. I said I asked if you were an officer.
I don't think so. Let me look.
Alright.
Unless it made me one this morning.
So we
Forehand.
don't need,
God, he made me. Did he make me an officer? He made me an officer.
don't
That's
need
not too
shield
small.
anymore. So we can start taking jump.
I'm planning on staying alive, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this money in the bank.
That's always a great thing to do.
Just, you know,
Let's
for
see, it's
funsies.
Not very high levels. We'll take that too, I guess. Alright.
I'm getting ready to see here. Wait till I get in and I'll send you an email.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna sell really quick and then I'll be ready to get started. Apologies, I wanted to go ahead and take level 5.
Yay for 5.
I need to turn down my in-game audio of microphone.
If you just click on that
There we go.
little... Okay. So if you just click on that little, speaker sound looking doodad, you can turn just me off.
Well, I turned you off on the stream, but I also had instead like in-game mic turned on from the other day.
Well, that's what I was saying. If you wanted to, you could just turn me off by clicking on the... Because you don't want to be where no one can hear you.
Oh,
or you can hear nobody else.
Especially when they say, run!
Right. So if you're... Like, you just want to mute me because of the...
I see what you mean. Yeah, I just was trying to avoid the feedback loop.
Right.
So enable voice chat, but then go
So
down
just
here and
click on the little gear doodad and get rid of me.
And there, because it pulls up a little dial, and then I can take it all the way down.
Correct.
Okay, I'm tracking. Thanks. I didn't even know you could do that.
Which is why
I have a lot to learn.
Running a 64-bit client, or do you have a computer can run 64-bit client?
Yes, 64-bit client, correct.
So did you activated it? Because you have to activate it, otherwise it doesn't. Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's a little toggle. You have to go in and tell it to actually use it.
Yes. That says you boot in the game.
Alright, I'm gonna get started.
So where do I need to be going?
Going to the catacombs.
Market.
That's right, marketplace. That's right.
Marketplace, and then go to the right. At the back.
Eventually, I'll remember.
All right. I've been running. We've been running it a few years. So
I'm really surprised that we haven't had some more hits, to be honest.
Let's see. Go down this little alley. Back in here.
Okay.
Oh yes, that's right. Running up and down the steps.
Yep.
It's all coming back to me now.
Can't wait to see what the epic version of that's gonna be like.
Just like this version, except with bigger monsters.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, I've got everything
I
turned
assume.
on.
I feel like that's a safe assumption. Sorry, I moved while I was clicking my skeleton.
Would it? I don't have my good cleric, but I've got a cleric. Shall I pull it out?
If I mean, you can if you'd like,
Or will
but
it
I want to
make
make
it
sure that
harder?
we keep at least one, at least one slot for pugs.
Oh, that's right, because it uses party slots.
Yeah.
Were responsible for the slaughter?
I'm gonna throw one of these as like a preemptive.
Yeah, we don't want to burn up all the party slots if we've got an open party invite going.
Right. I'm just Ormal gives us one more good fighter, and I can dismiss whenever. Like,
Oh yeah, that yeah, your fighting buddies have always shown that they prove themselves quite well.
well, I also take the feat that makes them stronger at level 1, because especially on builds like this where I'm not going to be like doing the fighting.
I think I just tripped that spider.
Just realize that my healing is slow to physically move, so don't over pick your battles.
There are more signs of bloodshed in the North Wing. along with something else.
I was expecting those
The
guys to get
faint
up and fight.
pang of decay.
And remember, they started to turn on the champions here as well. So.
Yeah, that was. What was the? What's all about the champions? They're like the elites, right?
Yeah.
Like with the crowns over their heads or something.
Correct.
Corruption grows stronger.
They have special powers.
Yes. Kill Andy. That's their specialty.
And they kill lots of people.
Their deaths went unnoticed for so long. There's
No, it's the
something
little kobolds
involved
that throws the
in
lightning
this
bolts,
cell.
kills lots of people.
A hastily scrawled note. left
Those have
amid the
actually,
cards.
honestly, not been that bad this go around.
I think they haven't. I agree. I've been actually hit with a couple of them. First, well, of course, we haven't been doing any Reapers either. That they
Oh,
like
I did
vaporize.
lots of Reapers yesterday. They had
Really?
not seemed that
I
bad.
didn't.
Yeah, no. After you left, I got in a group that were doing Reaper 2s, and we did Reaper 2s
wow.
all the harbor. And then, like I said, a guy pulled a Carnage Reaper and ran away from it, and it just like beeline straight to me. Like it was he didn't even have to go get it. He like went out of his way to go get it. Like I even over voice chat, I told him not to go that way because there was a Reaper down there, and we were going to go the other direction.
That
And he,
sounds like Wyatt's counsel.
And he, well, it wasn't, because instead I just should have pulled the entire group down towards the Reaper. Because instead what happened was he went and pulled the aggro, came back, and got me killed. So I had to start over again.
Oh, that's not good.
Alright, so this one we have to go out, talk to the guy outside, and go back in. And then after that we can start staying inside.
So I
Again,
have to
you
go
live
back.
by the Reaper, you die by the Reaper, but yeah,
So
I
go
was
outside.
Yep, outside. Talk to Fire Renew, who's right, just like
Yes,
right
he is.
here, and then back in to the same place we just were. What? The effing A. Oh, sorry. You have to go talk to the guy up the top of the stairs first. Is that you? That is you. You're just breaking everybody's shit. That ain't yours.
There's too many church pews around here.
Man.
Oh, don't start that. I'm a little bit tired. And in 30 minutes, I got to go and do some.
If I got more than like 3 hours of sleep, I'm going to be surprised.
I really feel sorry for you. I usually try to get anywhere between 8.
Throughout the sanctuary.
Oh well, I mean, I try to get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, but
Something strange.
That's not enough.
not tonight. Tonight, sleep did not happen.
You're too hardcore, man.
No, it wasn't it. I mean,
This must be where the warden kept his key.
if you when you have viewers, you stream.
Lies on the floor,
Right,
twisted
like-
in death.
It's your job. Your job is to stream. That's what you do.
The undead.
So you have again. I had like 30. We're up to like 45 viewers or something late last night.
Oh, nice.
So
So you're flowing real good.
yeah, you have viewers, you stream. That is how the
I get that.
the game works. So like, I streamed as late as I felt like I could get away with it, and still get a little bit of sleep
That time I used my lay on hands a lot better.
It does help. Although I was in the middle of throwing you a potion.
Oh, sorry if I wasted your.
No, my stuff doesn't matter in that regard. Stay alive first.
That's a lot of spiders.
Focus on the shadows, probably. And if you notice you get a thing called Taint of Shadow and you have strength damage, you need to tell me. Let me know if you have any strength damage, by the way.
It would show up on your character sheet.
It would show up on your character sheet, but it also should show up on your debuff bar. Did that fix it by any chance? It's supposed to. I don't know if it actually does.
A faint voice echoes down the hall.
Alright.
Chanting a prayer.
Panacea never bloody works like it's supposed to.
Through war and darkness and despair. Oh, silver flame, we shall not stray. Spirit of Thrain, hear my prayer.
Yeah. And removes temporary ability damage and conditions. Blah, 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 blah. Never works. I don't know why. I feel like I should just start sending them nasty letters. Well, the game is free to play. You can always come back, my friend. Also, right now we have what's the new hotness on the hardcore server. You do have to be a VIP, though, to be able to play on the hardcore server, but...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But that's, you know, you have lots of different options to become a VIP for a limited time. One of the things that I don't understand why they didn't do was put in, like, a hardcore pass or 3 months of VIP, however they wanted to look at it.
The south wing. This way you hear the rattle of iron.
But,
yeah, that would be a good idea for marketing purposes.
Yeah, they sell a 1 month package and a 2 month package, but not a 3 month package.
I thought they sold a 3.
They sell 3 months VIP discount, but they don't have a package.
Oh, okay.
So you can get a 3 month deal, right, where you become a VIP for 3 months and pay $30, but then you're set up on the subs, so you have to remember to cancel.
Yeah, I put points in balance just so that wouldn't happen. Little oil spill dogs.
Yeah, the greasiness. Balance, though, sometimes is to keep you from falling down, and sometimes to... Alright, I'm going to have the hireling pull this, and we're just going to leave. Start walking towards the door.
Okay, I need to ask the question. Can I red door all those? Since I've already run them?
I think so.
You hear a voice call out in the distance.
I don't know why you couldn't.
Echoing through the now empty
Alright,
hall.
I'm also way too high. You're in, that's a level 2? Or level
3.
Okay, I'm 6.
6 is fine. In fact, I need to check the LFM, actually. Maybe that's part of the problem, is I have the wrong level range in.
I need somewhere to go and die.
I mean, there's lots of places for that, my friend. But yeah, there's quite a bit of interesting things. You don't have to... There's not like a lot of financial stuff you'll need to purchase.
but there's the occasional thing. But there's lots of stuff that you want to buy, I guess is what I want to say. They've done a good job at incentivizing
This place is
some amount of
filled with
purchases.
dust and the musty scent of old books. Yet the terrified
Like the
figure
starter pack,
nearby
for example.
shows that
Yeah,
something
the
is
starter
amiss
pack.
in the library.
You'll definitely want, if you come back long term, you're definitely going to want Ravenloft. You're definitely going to want Sharn. Those are the last two DDO expansions. They're both very, very good. Top tier.
Suddenly, the shadows rise to meet you.
Shadows.
Game population's doing pretty well. It's hard to tell. But again, hardcore server brings people back like nobody's business. So
It's a good time.
again, coming back for the hardcore server is now the regular servers are dead during the hardcore.
One of the secret compartments.
But
a faint breeze ruffles the pages of the books.
the hardcore server is very good. Once the hardcore's over, things kind of go back to fine. There's some servers with some weakness.
A faint voice whispers.
Get out of there. Don't go in those holes.
The flame casts a shadow.
I suppose I'll allow it.
I am a benevolent god.
Oh, not God, just a person.
Someone has carved a message into one of the shelves. The duality has
Sluggy bottom, get to attack mode.
Shadow
Get your killing.
darkens the flame.
But the real
Slightly askew here.
Nick's gone. I don't know. I'm gonna call you Nick's gone for now.
Chittering
The real
from behind the shelves.
the real population hurdles are realistically behind guilds and friend lists. Like some servers are known for being very like pug friendly. Serlona, for example, my guild, not.
But the server is very nice. I even admit, even though I don't go over there that much, it's a wonderful server.
Oh yeah, everyone's good over there. It's just a matter of we don't put up a lot of LPs. Most of our guild or most of our party stuff is either. I mean, there are some usually for like raids, but even a lot of that stuff happens other ways.
Those spiders take a beating.
Yeah, they're big boys.
You have slain unwanted guests. A name is scrawled in blood on the book sides here. Bel Shalor.
Kenneth always has more open raids. Kenneth hype. Yep, there you go. I mean, don't get me wrong. All the servers have different things, but everybody's got like people who put things together, right? So we have
We have Voodoo and Nim. They both host open raids all the time. Tobrel is often in guilds, often in raids. But again, a lot of that stuff has kind of moved into channels, in my opinion. So, alright, again, nobody go into the cubby.
Shadow.
Shadows move to block your way. Behind you lies a heavy metal gate.
What's here? Yeah, tank shadow. Okay, tank shadow.
If I use Intimidate, will it pull it and force it on me?
Depends. Usually undead's not. Forehand, you want to search this trap out, buddy?
Yeah, well.
My intention at some point is to be tanky.
Looks like there were 2 there.
No, there's just one.
There's not. Okay.
Yeah, it's... Intimidate's good, just... The downside with Intimidate... Oh, wait, don't finish up, Sam.
Anybody need this Mask of Asylum?
Follow its voice.
I don't know which one that is.
It's +5 to concentrate.
On a mask?
Wizardry.
Hello, Graham? Is that you?
And a yellow augment slot.
I would try to use it. I don't...
Wizardry sounds...
Wizardry's just extra spell points. I'm wearing a really bad...
Here, check that out.
Item right now, so...
Well, hopefully it'll send it to you if it works the way I think it does.
Yeah, it did. So yeah, here that guy is. So we just talk to this guy.
Oh yeah, talk to this guy.
And then go out the door.
And then we can go out this door and it'll take us to the where we want to go.
Okay, out the door.
Ish.
Who's messaging?
Now we ride back upstairs, right? No, this door is blinking. I guess we can just go down from here.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm still getting used to the changes. Yeah, we can just go down from here.
I don't know why I thought I could make it all the way through this without work accosting me.
Don't step in if you get work.
Yeah, they're
Well, thanks, my friend. You have a good day.
giving me a hard time. Yeah, it's hopefully it won't take too long. Let's see. I guess I should just walk back up out, right?
You could stand out in the hallway, just don't enter the quest. You might get killed by Reaper.
I'm not doing them on Reaper. But
That is
Okay.
right.
I just didn't want to mess it up. Or like,
Yeah,
cause a quest bug or anything.
No, you'll be okay. Just stand nearby if you think it'll be just a minute. If you think it's gonna be a while.
Maybe like a half an hour or something.
I'll be done before then. So.
Okay.
So I'm going to remove you, and you can cry in the corner, and then.
That works. And I'll catch up with you guys as soon as I get cleaned up.
Sounds good. Normally I log off about now, so.
Okay.
I'll probably
catch
go
you
just
tonight.
a little bit later. And I don't stream Friday nights.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Date night.
run a Magic the Gathering tournaments on Friday, so.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I gotta shower and whatnot.
Fair enough.
And leave the house.
Yeah, he
Right?
sort of reeks.
Which is
Well, thank you very
unacceptable.
much, everybody. I appreciate it.
Yep.
And until next time.
You have a good one, buddy.
Yep.
Marn Dragon. First the line.
The ship now does have 5% resistance,
Oh, good.
and it does have 1% to your XP.
Also good.
But still, right now, it's only like 2 or 3 minutes.
From the hallway.
2 or 3 minutes.
Is open.
I mean, 2 to 3 hours. Sorry,
Oh,
instead of
that's
5.
fine. Whatever. Again, I was hitting the boat every hour for resistance shrines for a long time.
You hear scratching sounds from the central crypt, like ragged nails against stone.
Where is Funny Bottom at? Is he... There he is. Alright, he's doing work. I feel like I get the catacombs redone. Depending on how quick they go, I'll feel pretty good. I may get to come back tonight for some offline play, but if I do, it'll be late and I'll be tired, so...
I understand.
The Emerald Gate is shut. You will have to find a way to raise it.
And that's not even guaranteed, you know, like... It's easy for some of the magic guys to end up going out and hanging out and doing shenanigans until late.
I need to use the shrine when we get a chance. Whoa! Kinda.
Well, shrine's the next one.
Yeah. I just gotta get out of the spider web. I don't have freedom to move it yet.
That doesn't stop spiderwebs anyway.
Oh, the spider web?
Yeah. You need Fire Shield Hawk to stop spiderwebs.
You hear a clatter from the hallway. The Emerald Gate is open.
But, yeah, that's why I was sitting there just laying down the heels. Said it's interesting having your... Oh, okay, now I'm in a little bit of danger here.
We got way too many mobs.
Yeah, come back. No, he died. Oh, no, he didn't die. Okay, he's okay, he's okay.
Let's pipe him out.
Yeah, slow down. Slow down and come back together, clear for a second. Yeah, I'm spamming the heals as quick as I can, man.
The scratching sound from Gerard's
Oh, the next
grows louder.
door is the shrine.
The topaz
Yeah,
gate is
Elephant
shut.
is up.
You will have to find a way to raise it.
You got hit again.
Where's he at? Oh, those might just be his temporary hit points wearing off.
A plaque up on the floor reads, "This sanctum in memory of Iseult Dryden, prioress, whose
Said
body
he's
was
using
lost."
whatever the temporary hit point barbarian feat is, where you give up your constitution for temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. I thought he might have been using temporary hit points as a warlock.
He might be using that also, but he's getting that big 150 point boost. So he's definitely doing the other one too.
Okay, I'm set for the next.
The scratching sound from Gerard's
Alright, double champ here. Be careful.
frenzy heights.
What the shite?
I wish you wouldn't break boxes.
It's fine. If they're broken, they're out now, then we don't have to worry about it. The difference is that, for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, took a big hit somewhere.
It's the arrow. I'm getting hit by 10 points a pop.
I took way more than that, but... Well, Fear Reapers killed some people at level 2. I mean, the other thing to keep in mind is that my primary way to kill the undead at this level is to just throw the healing potions at them, so if you are in trouble, you want to be near the undead. Which is like the opposite of what normally we think of. Alright, I'm gonna go shrine before we open this next door. I'll be right back. Which is a little bit troublesome for me. Yeah, I thought he was dead, Trilogy, didn't you? Thought he was D-E-E-D dead. I'm glad I was wrong, but I thought he was gone.
I did too.
Especially with the cast time on the potion, like, because I haven't managed to get Quicken worked into the build yet. So until Quicken comes in... Alright, I'm back.
The Amethyst Gate is shut. You will have to find a way to raise it.
Yeah.
Flat upon the floor reads, Harass Dragon, guard, captain, and friend of the Holy Flame. You hear a clatter from the hallway.
Hey, Tlab, what's
The
going on,
Amethyst
man?
Gate is raised.
Why don't you come in TeamSpeak?
Shrill cries erupt from the still sealed tomb of Gerard Dragon.
Not yet.
Whatever it is, it knows
No, I keep
you're here.
getting murdered.
I like throwing heals on you. I got hit you for 64.
Oh yeah, my healing amp is great. Like, it's only showing me 16, but I have at least 20. Oh, I guess it's 10. No, I guess my healing amp's only 16. That's right. Alright, I'm gonna have to lessen up on a couple things here. Make sure I have enough healing juice for this invite.
Helm Dragon, sword of the light of dying. You hear a click from the direction of Gerard's tomb.
So how was your meeting this morning at Butthole in the Morning, Flab? Good? Let me send the hirelings in to get the... Just stay out here. Let me send the hirelings in to aggro the things. Then I can pull them back out and we can just AoE from here. That'll make life a little bit easier than running in there. Alright, let's move on. I feel like we're gonna get ambushed here.
You want me to get that door?
I'll give an S about that lovely door.
Thank you. But sometimes you do like spaghetti, don't you?
I don't eat spaghetti.
What you mean by S, isn't it? Spaghetti.
No.
What hits me for fire damage like that?
With a shriek of rusty metal, the sunstone gates enclosing Gerard's grind open.
Alright, be careful. We might get aggro from the sides. Do my best to keep an eye out. No, not in So, my stepmother actually is probably the one who taught me to dislike spaghetti. Because I do not like tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
And she loves tomatoes.
3 sunstones are
And
mounted above the
would,
gates to
like,
Gerard
do
Dryden's
that.
tomb.
You can't leave until you finish your meat. Oh, he's so dead now. There's 0 chance. This supposedly works.
I'm running. I'm kiting. Getting the name. He's coming with me.
It's fine.
He froze me.
I'm working on it. Working on it.
I know. I'm just keeping you up. Got him.
Well, I'm not taking any damage. Not at the moment. Looks like Panacea is removing paralyzation for a change, though, so that's nice. And then my mother, God bless her, is not a cook.
The mess made by the ghouls
It was
impossible to tell if Gerard Dryden's remains.
So I went to Christmas.
All you can do now is report your findings. As if
Profane life force. That's pretty
Bishop
hot.
Greylight enters the room.
That's a nice change. That is. I'll just put that on now, actually. So we literally went to Christmas this last year, and my mom, like I said, she's not a good cook. I love her, but she's just not. It's not her specialty, right? Oh, I didn't talk to the guy.
Oh, I haven't left yet, so if you want to run back in here real quick.
Is there? Did you see him?
He's right in front of me.
Oh, that's right. He's in the middle. So anyway, this Christmas,
Unearthly cries fill the
they're going to make it. They pre-bought a pre-cooked turkey. That was like pre-smoked or whatever. And they did this the previous year. And then they oh, and he gave me a reward too. And then they decided they were going to cook another turkey. So I'm like, do you guys want me to make the turkey? Because I make a great turkey. And again, God bless my mother. She's not a cook. They put this turkey in at like $2.50 for like 5 hours.
Oh, it's not gonna cook.
It didn't cook. It took forever. They didn't brine it. It was just bad. It was actively bad.
the next
Do we
day
go
they took...
upstairs this time, don't we?
No, not if you had the... It's right here again.
Well, I remember I don't have it.
Yeah.
I'm off the game. I'm red
So
door.
it's right by me.
Okay, right beside you.
Yeah. So, at the end of the night, my brother tore the turkeys apart. You know, shredded them, took them off the bone. And they decided that they were going to make turkey noodle soup. So what my mother did was boiled up like 2 big old pots of egg noodles and then drained them. And what you could do is you could add the noodles and the turkey together, and that was your turkey noodle soup.
I'm going to grab some spell component.
Okay.
So I can throw a spell.
Okay. So like she didn't salt it. She didn't pepper it. I don't think she salted the water. I love her, but she's not a cook. Let's just say I'm hoping next Christmas I'll just be able to drive my house down there to visit. I'll be able to do my own cooking.
The holy flame before you holds the signs to show that a battle took place here recently. Tracks indicate several bodies were dragged north. Darkness suffuses the lower cathedral. The power of the
Just a
duality
little bit more of my
pulses in the air.
intelligence here pretty soon. Alright, Forehand, you're on trap duty. We jumped over the top.
Okay. I can't believe you can't get anything higher 2 here
Where's here?
in the marketplace. Nope.
That doesn't surprise me. Used to be 1 through 3, but
Yeah, now it's 1 to 2.
I don't think that's ever been true for...
I'll just come because I don't want you guys to die or anything like that.
You hear a click from the nearby portcullis.
Anyway, I don't think, I saw something, like a... Looked like a Reaper. Freaked me out. We're not on Reaper mode, right? No, we're just on Elite.
You said Elite. I saw it.
Shuddering.
Why did, again, what looked like a Reaper fly past the guy.
The fane of the winged serpent rise. Words are edged
But,
to the archway.
anyway,
The altar of the winged serpent stands
hopefully we'll do
before
our
you.
own cooking.
You'll have to destroy its guardian before you can purify it. The shadows that cloak the altar dissipate. A sound like a soft sigh
Also,
fills
our
the
helper
chamber.
is reminding us about traps. She's nice. What's a hardcore server? So a hardcore server in DDO is a special limited time event. Currently it's running 3 months long. It's available to VIPs only and people who count as VIPs. So like if you bought the season pass a few like last year, then you count. But basically the idea is that
Oh,
I sent Randy in to pull it. You can still
I'll
disable the
stand there,
trap.
Randy.
But it's a permadeath server. You get this buff called "You have 1 life to live." So if you fall to whatever the you die value is, you die. You get immediately teleported out of the quest, you immediately get teleported to a penalty box where your character is trapped until the end of the event. You can make a new character, you can delete that character, but that character is in the penalty box for the remainder of the event. They have a lot of cool rewards, especially if you're AFK making coffee. Hey man, we're in the middle of the chain. I just want to let you know. We're in setting the wards. The first half is setting the wards.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Doesn't matter if if you make a mistake or if somebody else in your party makes a mistake. If you die, you stay dead. Character is trapped forever.
I haven't run it well, but will I be able to red dwarf?
I didn't understand it. Do you understand it for me?
You can red box all these.
You can red box all the quests. You just broke our way to get over this. You're gonna have to go around the sides.
Oh, I'll get it. Hang on. I won't get the traps anyway.
That's fair.
Words are etched in the archway. Shrine of the upclattering like old oak. The altar of the avenging maiden stands before you. You will have to destroy its guardian before you can purify it.
Curse.
As the darkness over this altar dissolves, rise of fury from the central vault. The main altar's guardians have awakened.
The previous one is the hard one. I don't know if you did. I'm sure you did those side.
Okay, then that's really weird. I just raced all my bars.
Oh, you
hit them.
Just got stunned. Yeah, the hardcore server, it's like a big draw to a lot of people. It's a lot of fun. I'm a person who basically I'm on the TR train, so I go to level 20. I TR my character back to level 1 to get some like minor power boosts, and I'm working my primary character through the loops a bunch.
Hey guys.
Hey, welcome.
How's it going?
Okay, I just lost all my bars. How do I get them fixed?
Alt Z.
Oh, did you? Did you? Okay, I get now what you were doing.
Did that fix it?
Yes.
I apologize for it. I didn't realize what you meant by I lost all my bars.
Thank you, Hat.
Mm-hmm. So I got free breakfast today. That was nice.
A sense of warmth.
Was it really free, or was it a gift with purchase by coming out and doing junk?
I mean, I was working there, so.
Is there anybody to talk to here?
There's an inn chest by the entrance, and I think you can go from there to the next quest directly. In fact, I think you have to. I don't think there's anyone to talk to.
Yeah, I was doing books for this like little mom and pop bakery. And they gave me breakfast this morning.
That's really awesome.
Yeah. It was nice. It was a good breakfast.
The other thing to keep in mind, Morg Gissa, I hope that's close, is that after the end of the hardcore server, which will now be like what 80 days or 79 days or whatever it is, you'll get a free character transfer, so you can move your characters to whichever server it is that you liked after that.
Voices whisper from the darkness.
Including the ones that are dead in the penalty box.
Did they wipe that server, or is there still
no, it's
over there?
It's done.
Okay.
And it reset completely too.
Mm-hmm. That means I need to go make a old roll character.
Cardinal Yanaz, 4th Patriarch of Stormreach.
They did a regular hardcore. This is the second instance of the hardcore server. Between the first one and the second one, they did a lot of rebalancing, and a bunch of it happened right before this one, and they applied an awful lot of nerfing. Like a lot of butthurt has been applied.
Had nothing to do with the hardcore server.
Allegedly had nothing to do with the hardcore server, but it's all 100%
had to do with the hardcore server.
Hardcore server. Ran out of free Panacea range, homie.
Before you stands the sarcophagus.
So a lot of range stuff got nerfed.
3rd Patriarch of Stormreach.
That's like the big one.
Sharn ticket was the big one that had to do with the hardcore server.
Yeah, so if you bought the biggest Sharn expansion, you get this ticket that teleports you around Sharn and stuff. But it would pull you out of the zone in like 2 seconds or something. So it was like a good escape button. So now that takes 10 seconds to activate. So you can't use it as an emergency escape catch anymore. I feel like there's like at least one other big one. Make sure there's nobody in the middle. Get forehand all the way across. Alright, we're ready.
Before you stands the sarcophagus of the ward on the 3rd sarcophagus is restored. But a sudden rumble of stone shakes the crypt. The floor is disintegrating.
Well, I've got almost all of the daggers for the event.
Be able to get back to the room of
I'm missing like 2.
So
No,
if you go to look on the forums really quick, DDO forums. Oh, the trap is bad. There's a guy out there who puts together builds. His name is StreamTom. He's another streamer. You can probably also look on his YouTube channel. A lot of people like his builds for stuff, and he built, I don't know, 3 or 4 for the hardcore server directly.
I think he built one for each class.
Yeah, I did not catch all of it, so I do not know how much he did, but I know he did several.
Mm-hmm.
So he is a good resource. I have my build guide for the previous one, which is what I had started with, and had I not got a little bit crazy, I probably would. It would still be alive.
You hear raspy muttering, and
the person you used to watch a lot was Ginger Spice. Ginger Spice is good. Voodoo is entertaining.
He really does the hardcore though.
Yeah, he doesn't like.
but your ear catches a sound.
failure.
Marguerite snaps out of her stupor.
So
Listen.
he like his
angry now.
hardcore experience last go around was, I think he like basically explore zoned and hard
lies beyond the gates
quest completions.
Succor is at hand.
Wasn't a lot of streaming that either. I don't think. Like there's a lot of like, yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna play this for a little bit. Yeah, Voodoo and I play some stuff from time to time. In fact, I just did some Giant Hold Reaper 6s with him earlier this week. It's pretty sweet. Also, we can kill this this guy. I don't know if it actually died or not already.
So now you've had some time to play around with it. What do you think of Alchemist?
I like it.
Do you?
I like it enough I'm playing one on the hardcore server.
To me, it feels like it's trying to do too much.
I feel like it's giving you options and you get to decide how much you want to go. It's like the Esper of builds.
I guess, yeah.
You pick the things that you want it to do and then and it'll either do it. So like right now, I've actually moved into like I'm just like full on healer control mode. So like my only offensive spell is the negative energy inflict wounds SLA.
Oh, okay.
And everything else is heal potion and crowd control stuff. I stay in green. I don't even leave green now.
I know, I've fallen in love with this glue bomb. It's amazing.
Yeah, I do not like the glue bomb as much as I like some of the other ones.
I like the glue.
Yeah, it's medium, in my opinion.
I know. I'm gonna take another shot at the caster. I think I don't know. I'm feeling pretty beat down on it. It's hard to do.
It's not easy, and you can't treat it like a pure caster. It is a melee caster build, or a hybrid caster build. You have to think of it like you would a melee Eldritch Knight. I don't even think it pairs well with Alchemist. Or not Alchemist, sorry. I don't think it pairs well with Inquisitive. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's great. I don't think it pairs well. At least not directly.
And I switched Telelab over to Brell's build. The free wizard going zombie form, and then some artificer.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it directly, but it's probably fine. I said right now I'm gonna be I'll be 3 wizard, X alchemist, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna go more wizard or not. But
I think my next life, I'm gonna basically tell Rhett like he needs to be DPS for like the first like 10 levels because I'm gonna do caster, and I think that after level 10 is when it starts to get good as a caster.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's ever going to be 100% what you want to be caster. Now, granted, again, I was in the R6 groups with Voodoo and some other High Lords, and everybody there was an alchemist, and I was the only melee alchemist, and basically everyone just like took turns, held everything, and then threw the vials at it until everything died. But I was like, this is boring, so I switched back to the melee version, and it felt really well, and then it was fine. And I died the very first quest I walked into, the very first encounter, because I ran into one of the new Reapers for the very first time. and just like melted. But after that,
Reapers?
huh?
The new Reapers?
Yeah, I never. That was the first time I've done R5 plus.
I thought me and you've done a couple of R5 plus.
If I have, I don't remember, which is not unlikely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure me and you have done them before.
But
Which one did you died to the spare one, or?
I don't know. I walked in, like 2 things were there. One of them was red, and just like I died. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let's shift modes a little bit. I switched into like the throwing dagger. I switched my double strike attack to double strike, throw a dagger, and that felt much better. And I was like more of a caster, but then, like I said, it got boring. So then I switched back to the melee version. It just felt way better. Also, I think it depends entirely on what. I cannot heal both of you guys right now.
I'll take care of myself. I'll try to.
Well, I got a potion on the way now. I was just on cooldown. Couldn't do all.
I stopped. Yeah, I stopped to throw the potion and cut, so he could attack me.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's different. DDO account says I think it needs to. Pure Alchemist is best Alchemist. I don't hate it. I thought then I did 1 rogue, 1 wizard, 18 alchemist, and I felt that was very, very good on my TR life. I could see somebody saying, "Oh, I want to be too arty." The rest alchemist. I think both of those work very well. I also think the 1 wizard, 1 rogue was good too.
The 3 wizard and 2 artificer.
Yeah,
the rest alchemist seems pretty good as well.
I feel like it's cutting you in the places that you want to be cut. You want to have as many alchemist levels as you can get away with in your build.
My build right now that I'm working on with my completionist is it'll be 15 alchemists, 3 arty, and no, it's 2 arty and 3 wizard.
That's the build that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I'm building.
If you're doing that, you're relying on not being an alchemist. You're relying on being an inquisitive, or you're relying on being an something else.
Well, right now
I get level 15 spell. I'll get the highest level spell that they offer at 15.
Right, but your DCs are not going to be as good as they need to be to like fire things off. You're going to end up relying on the other abilities, not the alchemist abilities. And that's totally fine. But that's what I'm saying. Like if you want it to play itself, it needs as many alchemist levels as it can get its hands on. Which is why the pure one sounds really good. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, I think if you're doing pure, I think you go like Vile Chemist, Vistani Knife Fighter for the first couple levels, and then you switch over to Bombardier maybe if that's what you're wanting to do.
I said it doesn't. I disagree. I think if you're going to do
the Bombardier felt real bad. Early.
Huh? Yeah, I don't think you bomber. I think you do the healer mode. I think you go healer. Because the heal mode does all the same things that you want it to do. It's got a good attack, it's got good healing, and it's got excellent crowd control. So, like, I'm pretty sure that's the mode you play. Watch out behind you.
I mean, that's all fine and well if you play in groups. But if you
don't even think you have to play in groups. I think you can solo it this way.
How do you kill things then?
You throw your inflict light wounds on it, and you stab it with whatever your stabby is going to be. It can be a throwing dagger. You can put 2 points in Vishane to get the rapid strike. All right, don't forget there's an infight up here now. Or or like I said, you have enough ways to just kill with the holding them in place and hitting them with the negative energy. Like it right now, I don't even have Empower yet, and it's doing very well for having like no gear really. Like between 30 and 60 points of damage. Hey man, we're literally going to step into the last quest in the chain, and that's going to be my last one. If you'd like to come in and red box the last quest, you're welcome to do so.
Absolutely. What's up in here?
I'm just about ready to wrap up for the morning here.
And go get something to eat.
I'll probably take a nap, but
Take a nap.
and take a shower.
Archbishop Dryden.
You take that woman out to eat.
Dread etched upon his face.
Well, I feel like being able to drive home sounds like a good plan.
Who can drive home?
I would like to be able to drive home
Where? Your home.
from the arena later tonight after work.
Why?
That's fair.
Remy can drive you.
Remy can't drive anything. How he gets to and from where he's at is amazing. Alright, is everybody in that's coming in?
No, we don't have the new one. Just join our.
Okay, we'll give him a minute. But yeah, it's weird. But the alchemist, it's its own animal. It's going to take people a while to figure out how they like it and how to kind of like wiggle in. My big problem with it leveling up was in the Vile Alchemist, particularly, was it's so hard to get the initials started to kill the Reaper. I don't think all the debuffs that make things susceptible to poison work yet. And I know they supposedly fixed it all last update, but I tried a bunch of stuff after the update and it still didn't quite work. So it really struggled with things that were immune to poison.
So you don't want to get food?
Yeah.
If you want to get food, that's fine.
That.
See if Remy wants to. If you want to.
It doesn't matter. Whatever people want is fine.
Everybody's here.
Alright, let's get this done.
My big fat tummy. My big fat tummy likes food.
Don't forget this guy turns into one of those evil floating heads.
Blows through the room. Then a dry whisper floats out from the shrine.
Evil floating head.
The skull of Gerard Dryden floats before you. The undead remains of the man whose demon worship brought so much evil to this place.
I am not going to be able to heal him fast enough. I'm trying. Forehand is barely alive.
Thanks for that heal.
I'm still throwing on myself too.
No problem. You're done with work? Congratulations, my guy. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go. Oh, man. Alright, everyone. Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, this is where I have to go. The wife has already come down and demanded food. I'll be around in the future. If you see the LFMs, you're welcome to jump over. And otherwise, if you guys have a great day. Alright. Same thing with you guys. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just gonna...
Don't forget to check out the ship. Get your buffs.
I don't think I have an invitation yet. Unless
Yes,
that's
you
what's
do.
in the mail.
No, I gave you one when you're in the party.
I don't have one.
Again, unless it's in the mail.
I know.
Yeah, I'm right in front of you.
I've sent it twice. No. Did it not go to you?
No, Damus.
Yeah, I mean, I clicked on your name and invite you to the guild. Said invite to guild.
Yeah.
You might have that thing, the auto decline guild invites. Options, UI settings.
As soon as he says, I'll try to throw it again.
It says accept guild requests.
Just toggle it and see if that helps.
Alright, try it again. Anyway, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the stream, please hit the follow button. If you don't enjoy the stream, hit the follow button twice. Also, I'm not gonna worry about it right now beforehand. Let's see, what are the other words I wanted to say? Oh, Patreon. If you have the opportunity to or you have the means and the desire to, you can support me at patreon.com/Samius for as little as $1. Makes a pretty big difference in the day going to the stream. For example, with the assistance of Patreon and everything, we were able to start streaming Pokemon Shield on yesterday, with Remington. That helped us get the equipment we needed to be able to start streaming that. It also helped us get the Pokemon Go, or the Pokemon game last year. But stuff like that, all those things are a big help, so I really appreciate it. If you'd like to help support the stream for free, a great way to do that is to go over to the YouTube page, youtube.com/SamusGarobo, just like the Twitch. Subscribe over there, which is, of course, the same version as follow. And just watch a couple of those videos, whatever. Leave comments, all that stuff, all that cheesy YouTuber stuff. All that stuff really does help. It is a big deal.
Did you get any mail?
One second.
I'll see it on
Yeah, I
your
got a
screen.
letter.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a letter from you just now.
Okay. To be your invite. I don't know why it wouldn't. It kept saying I could send it by just your character.
Well, I clicked it. Oh wait, maybe I didn't. Maybe you gotta eat it.
Yeah.
Guild invites
Yeah.
one of the ones you have to eat.
You might have those a couple of them in your
It's
inventory.
also possible that guild is full, and that's why he's not being able to get accepted into
Why?
it.
Unless they kicked out the other Samus, I was in the guild already.
Oh, okay.
Cha boy, thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube. I appreciate that. That, like I said, that's a great way to support the stream for free. There's still a line from one Saffron Olive. All right, let's see. Where was I? Tlab, you're not about to start your stream, right?
No.
All right.
No, I still have a little bit of work I need to do today. I was just getting on to monkey around for a little while.
That's to you on YouTube. Well, thank you, my friend. I guess we're gonna forward it over to Demetrius here. I would send it to this. You know what? Screw it. Let's send it to the Swede. I actually like the Swede quite a bit. It is. Huh?
Some guy on there celebrating him just getting affiliated.
Yeah, that's who I was gonna throw it to. But he's already got it. Well, fuck it. Oh, Samus said a bad word.
That was your PG-13, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and send it to Demetrius. Alright, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I will be back probably, maybe some Saturday if I get a chance. It's unlikely I'll be able to make it back tonight for a stream because of the magics. So, All right, peace, much love, and we'll see you. Hope maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely on Monday. Toodles.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a good one.